Welcome back
Where did I
to
go?
the
Quiz. Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
I've cut myself here. Don't look at it too much. I did a rush shave before I started, and I don't even need to shave.
And why did you have to rush your shaving, Ben?
Well, there was a thing called football that I watched, and I got carried away with water, of course. But yes, hello and welcome to everyone who is at the quiz, and everyone who is not at the quiz. I cannot welcome you because you are not here.
I think you've lost the ability to speak
I
this
have.
week.
I'm Ben, this is Amy,
Hiya.
and we do a thing called Big Potato Monthly Live Quiz, and you are here for it.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So,
yes, you go.
as always,
Yes.
let me know your team names in the comments and I will read them out, my favourite ones.
Excellent.
Have you got any exciting news for us this month, Ben?
Exciting news, other than what just happened in the football.
Yeah? And
That
it
was
was your
very good.
birthday, perhaps?
It was my birthday last week. We missed it, didn't we? We
did.
didn't miss it.
We
You
didn't
guys
miss it.
missed
We were there. You guys missed it. Where were you? We threw a party. Where were
We
you?
did. It's aimed for a surprise little party for me over in Snowdon, of all places, Snowdonia. So we climbed Snowdon. We did loads of other cool things too, and she surprised me with loads of my friends there, which was really, really nice.
Go me.
I'm going to breathe
Anyway.
now. I reckon we should probably say hi to people that don't know who we are as well.
Yes.
So, if you're new here, welcome. We are going to give you 40 quiz questions, so the quiz at 40. You do not need anything but a pen and a paper. Or, you don't even need that if you really don't want to write your answers down, but I suggest you do.
Yes.
So
we
this...
have one rule.
Oh, yes.
And one rule only.
Yes.
Keep your answers out the chat.
And don't shave before you come on stream
Or
in a
your
rush. Especially if you don't have a beard anyway. It's ridiculous. What a silly thing to do. So we will give you the quiz questions, and each round we will then give you the answers to each. All of the games that will feature tonight, or all of the quiz questions that will feature tonight, are based on games that we at Big Potato have published ourselves. So you'll see at points in the thing. What's this thing? The screen. You'll see QR codes which you can scan, and that's a fancy term for basically a funky barcode. Scan it and it will take you to our website where you can have a look at our games. I've got wind.
You've got wind.
I've got upper body wind,
I'll
not
take
lower
this
body wind.
opportunity to read out some team names.
Oh yes.
We have Team Quarantina Turner back and
Oh, we like those guys.
Apparently it was your birthday just after Punny Pete's. Happy birthday, Punny Pete.
There's a
And
regular.
It was Eloise's sister's birthday on Saturday. What
Everybody.
a time to be born!
You know what that means? Our parents were all doing 9 months ago.
Popping out babies.
No.
Oh, the other bit.
Planning.
Popping in babies.
Ooh,
Team Dis and Dat are here. Welcome. Team Not Missing the Party. This time.
This time.
I'm sorry, your comment moved up as I was reading it. So
So
that's
you're
why
gonna
it's
have to
so
read it.
broken. Team Fud and Ezra. Dancing Danielle had her wisdom tooth removed today and it
Ouch.
kills. Ouch!
Are you feeling okay now?
Hopefully.
We hope so.
Team Getting Older. Nice, like it. Very topical
Mhm.
because you are now older.
Yes.
This
is our cat, Yubi. She comes to say hi sometimes. I've just fed her, so she hopefully won't annoy us too much, but she's going to sit with us now. I'm going to run through what we're going to do, which is, why is this on and the winners are? That's definitely the wrong thing to be showing you down there.
Fool.
We do a giveaway each month, and there will be a potato that looks a little bit like this guy on the right-hand side. This time it's going to be moving, so look out for that. As soon as you see this little plushie guy and you appear on your screen, that is your cue to enter the competition. You will need to pop the word potato into the chat, so whether that's on Facebook or YouTube. Only once. Any extra things will not count and we might miss actual entries. So pop the word potato into the chat and we will pick a random couple of winners at the end of the quiz. And we'll announce them, and then you'll give us your details, and then we'll send you games and a plushie.
Ooh.
That sounds fair, right? So
from one of these.
these
really
are the
hard
OG
to do
ones.
this backwards. Maybe one day I'll learn. I should go to backwards school and learn how to point backwards.
I don't think there's much of a use of that school. Like,
Other than this
specific scenario. Yumi stayed with us, so she's staying on my lap at the moment, so we'll see how that goes later on. So that's how the competition works. I think we should get started straight on. We've given all the rules, haven't we? No answers in the chat.
So.
If you guys have you got people around your house, this would be really nice. You can play there, or if you're playing over a Zoom call, whatever, just keep your answers out of this particular chat.
Pen and paper. The only way to win a prize is with the plushie. The quiz, it's just for fun.
There we go. Alright, so round 1 is Colour Brain. So Colour Brain is a game where we will give you, and the questions in this quiz, Every question will have a colour answer. Now, the colours that you can choose from are around the edge of your screen, but as a reminder, you have orange, red, pink, brown, purple, blue, grey, black, green, yellow, or white. It can be one colour, it could be two, or it might be 3 or 4. I will always tell you how many colours the question is, but you need to get all of them right to get your answer. So if I ask you for 4 colours and you only give me 3, sadly, that's not enough. But there are going to be 10 colour brain questions, and I will start them now. Unless you've got any questions. I'm talking specifically you at the back. He says no. Okay, question number 1. Aimée doesn't know these questions. Aimée is going to be taking part just as you guys are at home. She may have a little bit of an in because sometimes I shout, Eureka! I've got a great question. And then she hears it.
Which, nick, nick. What?
Which, nick, nick. That's not how it goes. There we go. Anyway, question number 1.
Which, nick, nick.
Oh gosh. Okay, the bottle tops of an Oasis. So there's only one colour I'm after. All the flavours have the same colour bottle top, but what colour is it? Just need one. An Oasis, for those who don't know, it's the soft drink. The thirst quenching soft drink of the 90s and is still around now. Probably the 80s to be honest. But the bottle tops of an Oasis, what colour are they? Just need one. Write it down on your piece of paper or shout it at your friends. Just don't put it in the chat. Thank you! Did you go straight for an answer?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you've put 2 words and mashed them together. Question number 2. Remember the black smudgy number? Oh, Yumi, don't say hello. Oh, so Yumi is here. She's probably going to go sleep, but she's with us tonight, which she doesn't normally do, which is great. Question number 2. The horse on the Ferrari logo. Again, we're just looking for one colour. But what colour is the horse on the Ferrari logo? Now, no looking out your windows and looking at the Ferraris you've got in your driveways, guys. We don't want any cheaters here.
Absolutely no idea.
Which Ferrari of ours would we look at? The green one, the yellow one?
The Ferrari one.
The Ferrari one.
With the horse logo
We
on it.
don't have any Ferraris. Not saved enough pennies for that yet. Question number 2. Horse on the Ferrari logo, what colour is it? Question number 3. The PG Tips logo. I've hit you with 2 logos right off the bat here. PG Tips logo. Now I'm looking for 2 colours on this one. 2 colours that's synonymous with the PG Tips branding and their logo. Other tea brands are available. I don't drink it. It's all gross. So don't even try and send me some PG Tips. I won't drink them. I'll just drink agua like my friend Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 colours.
2 colours. You'll notice we don't have a Coke sponsorship in front of us, so we're not passing our Coke bottles to the side. Just the waters. Is everything working on the stream? Is tech going okay?
Tech is fine,
Tech
sir.
is fine. You'll notice I've got a really weird, bright white line here. It's because I wore a cap in the sun for a day, and then it's just permanently haunted me. Question number 4. Colour worn. This is the topical question. Colour worn by the England football team against Germany in Euro 96. Now, I guarantee you cannot have avoided the clip of poor Gareth Southgate missing his penalty against Germany in Euro 96. So that should be your... That should be in your brain.
I've not seen
You
it
have
ever.
not. You
No.
have. I've been like,
God.
oh look, poor Gareth, he missed the penalty.
Yeah, it's such
But
a
today,
football bubble.
But today, oh yeah, sorry guys. Today there'll be some more talk of football. Is one of my vices. Colour worn by the England football team against Germany in Euro 96. When I was a wee nipper, first football tournament I ever remember. Just want one colour. What is it? Question number 5. The main colour of a Burmese python. Now I said main colour because I didn't want some of the people in the chat to be like, hey, but sometimes there's 2 colours. Main colour of a Burmese python. What colour is it? Is it bright? Is it pale? Is it chalky? Is it neon? I know.
Absolutely no bloody idea.
You writing emails?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything okay?
Well, you want it on here, right?
I don't need it. Well, don't worry about that. That's fine. Main colour of a Burmese python. Question number 6. It's not on there, so I'll do it. It's fine, unless you found it.
Yeah, I've got it.
Question number 6. Second class stamps. Now I want 2 colours. What two colours are they?
Ooh.
I'm not just talking like the front and the back, I'm just the front. What were the two colours used on a second-class stamp?
I know about stamps.
Stamp collecting.
For Christmas.
So, when we first met, you started talking to me about your coin collection. I didn't think you had a stamp collection. You don't, do you?
No, I don't have a
Fine,
stamp collection.
that's good. I thought there were a lot more. Now, I know that they do like fancy ones and like limited edition Game of Thrones ones and all this. I'm just talking about the standard Royal Mail edition second class stamps. Want two colours? What are they? Question number 7. Is everything okay sound wise?
Everything is fine.
It's just you're being such a tech cookie today. I'm just like, oh, there's something wrong. Question number 7. Blank Sands Bay in Pembrokeshire. What is the blank?
Oh. Good question.
This is a good question. That is why it's in the quiz. Question number 7.
I've been to Pembrokeshire, but I have
Pembrokeshire.
not.
Now, our friends were talking. Oh, in fact, the guys we met up Pen and Fan the other day talked about this particular beach. So it should be maybe in your brain. Is my blood showing? I put Vaseline on it. I saw them do that in football once. It was like when they
you're
have
fine. You're good.
yeah, you're fine.
You're good.
Blank Sands Bay in Pembrokeshire. It is a beach. That's
Apparently, I'm looking glam this evening.
Oh!
Thank you, Emma.
Well done, Emma.
Glam and techie.
Glam and techie. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
no, that was just my.
Bye, Yumi. Yumi has
addition.
gone. I wasn't stroking my own legs then. My cat was here for all of that time. Just want one colour for the Blank Sands Bay in Pembrokeshire. Question number 8. There are 2 more questions after this. Uniforms worn by engineering and communications divisions in Star Trek.
I did watch Star Trek. Now you're just showing me up because I don't remember.
Well, I didn't. So all of those Trekkie fans out there, you might know this. Now, I'm prepared. I'm fully prepared for when people come at me and be like, well, actually, in episode 4.3 of season 3, actually, Spock wore this colour or whatever. I'm prepared. I've got my facts straight, and this is a bulletproof question.
All right, I'm ready.
Not that I
make
expect you guys to be like that, because you guys are wonderful. Uniforms worn by engineering and communications divisions in Star Trek.
I just keep seeing the Thunderbirds uniform.
Which is not the same.
Helpful.
No, that is not the same.
What do they wear?
I styled my hair differently today, not because I wanted to, but because I was rushing.
It's true.
And now I have a little pink quiff, and I'm not happy about it. Question number... Oh, we only wanted one colour for that. So the uniforms by engineering and communications divisions are the same, but what colour is it? The penultimate question for round number 1. Cafe is Albanian for which colour? KFE. K-A-F-E. Is Albanian for which colour? Threw you a curveball, all you English-speaking people out there. If there's any Albanians watching, this is a nailed-on point for you. My friend Lauren, he is Albanian.
You would have nailed this question.
He would have nailed this question. If you're there, Lauren, please let me know. That point is for you. So, cafe is Albanian for which colour? And then the final question for round number 1 is the Twitch logo. The streaming service Twitch, what colour is the logo? I'm looking for 2 colours. It's not 1, it's not 3, it's 2. That one. How many? 2 colours.
Twitch.
Twitch. For those of you who don't know, it's streaming software called Twitch. What colour is the logo? Not to be confused with other streaming services, of which there are a couple.
I'm just taking a stab in the dark there.
Just be careful where you're poking that quiz pen. Quiz stabber. And that was it. You'll notice again the little QR code in the top corner will take you to the colour braid page on our website if you enjoy the game. I suppose you probably only know if you enjoy the game once you've heard the answers, because if you've heard the answers and you got them all wrong, you'll probably be like, ugh, that's last month's.
Yes, you just carry on.
Okay, well, we're doing the answers now. Who wants to see the answers?
Me.
Me do. Okay, colour brain, answers. So, question number 1. I said to you, what did I say to you? I'm going to come off this screen and find out. What did I say? Oh, Amy, you've got it there. What was question number 1?
Question number 1 was bottle top.
The bottle tops of an oasis. That was seamless. Of course it was bottle tops of an oasis. It says so here. That was it. And the answer was, of course, a shade of...
Purple?
No, it was blue, which is like blue, but not quite. In fact, I thought when I saw it, you'd actually crossed off B and you put purple, haven't you?
Purple. So
you
I get a tick then?
You don't get a question. You don't get a point for purple. Remember, on the questions where you've got multiple colours, you'll have to get all of them right to get your point, not just a couple.
Sorry, just to clarify,
Yes.
which generation of Star Trek?
OG
OG or Next Generation?
OG, and then Next Generation for you lot. Anyway, question number 2. Horse on the Ferrari logo. What colour is it? I wanted one colour. What did you put?
I put black.
Did you put black from memory or black as a guess?
Black as a guess.
Black as a guess.
I'm pretty sure it's wrong though.
I'd be more impressed if you put black from memory, but it is black. Well done.
I just closed my eyes and I
No,
thought, what looks good on every colour? Black.
So their logo is quite a mismatch of colours. There's 5 colours in the logo, but the horse itself is black with little bits of white. But I asked you for one colour, so black. Question number 3. I said to you the PG Tips logo, which of course I needed 2 colours for, and I wanted red and green. What did you put? Green and red.
Green and
which
red.
counts. That's the
correct.
answer. Oh, you're not free from
just,
free yet.
Just one.
So 1 point for
point
red
then,
and green, not red.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
I'd quite like 2 points to make up the slack.
What, for writing purple?
Yeah.
That's the answer for question number 1.
Yeah.
Never going to happen. So red and green was what we were after. PG Tips was the monkey brand of tea. There are other ones in there. Monkey. Question number 4. Sorry if I look down at my crotch, I'm actually looking at my questions. It is colour worn by the England football team against Germany in Euro 96. All those years ago. Poor Southgate. What colour did they wear?
Red.
Now, for you non-football fans...
Or white.
That's what you would put if you didn't know. But unfortunately, we were in a third strip. We were wearing grey. It was...
Who was going to get that?
Hideous, stroke iconic. Well, anyone that's seen it, everyone's seen it. And if you haven't seen it,
and not everyone's
you don't need to see it anymore because we've just beaten Germany. For those who don't know. Anyway, grey was the colour. Question number 5. The main colour of Burmese python. I said main colour because they're often a couple of different colours, but the main colour of a Burmese python is a pale
blue,
yellow. They are like in fact, they're non-poisonous. There's a pet store in Dunstable, and I filmed one for ages because they had one in there, and it's like a creamy, yellowy yellow. That's it. Question number 6. Second-class stamps. We needed 2 colours. First-class stamps were...
I wrote one colour.
Uh-oh. She's only written 1 colour. She needs to get both of them to get them right. So,
Actually,
a second-class... Why don't you tell the class what you're doing?
I wrote blue and white.
And then you crossed it out and
No, I wrote blue and yellow and crossed out that.
So, what answer are you giving me?
Blue and white or grey or blue and...
It's blue and white. So you had it originally as blue and yellow?
No, I just had blue, and then I wrote yellow, and then I went, that's not right, I wrote white.
There we go.
And
so blue and white.
Is my workings out.
Thank you.
So...
I've seen it. First class stamps are red and white. Second class are blue. I could have sworn there was a purple one at some point, but I think that must have just been in my brain. Question number 7. Blank Sands Bay in Pembrokeshire. If you was to take an educated guess, if you haven't been there, what would you put?
Well, I put black, but now I think maybe like yellow or white.
White Sands Bay. It is a glorious sandy beach.
Actually, now I think about it, there's not going to be any black sandy beaches.
Well, there are. So Iceland have black sand beaches, and when I worked for a builder's merchant, I got asked if we could deliver some black sand to the shoot of Harry Potter. And I got them some delivered, so my black sand. I don't even know if it featured in there, but there we go.
This guy.
Question. I was so buzzing when that came in. I was like, yes, I can do that, and I did. Question number 8. Uniforms worn by engineering and communications divisions in Star Trek. Don't come at me. I just want 1 colour, and it was red. Red also is worn by the security folk, and apparently there's an ongoing joke with anyone who watches Star Trek that if you see someone in security wearing red, you know they're about to die, because that's what always happens. So if you see a character you've never seen before and they're wearing red, they're about to have their heads chopped off by an alien. So there we go. But also the communications team and engineering wear red. I think the medics and the science guys wear blue, and then the commanders and everyone else wear yellow. Gold. Question number 9. It's not fascinating, it's Star Trek.
But
never mention it again.
wear blue.
red,
and
yellow.
yellow.
Yeah.
With a yellow sash.
Probably.
And that's what I could see in my head when I was trying to think of
all
it.
the colours. Did you pick one? Did you pick red?
I just went for Thunderbirds.
Oh, damn it. Cafe is Albanian for brown.
I got that right!
Cafe being like coffee, that's how they would describe the colour brown. Whatever shade of brown it is, cafe coloured. There you go.
I got it right.
Well done. That's a good guess. And Lauren, if you didn't get this right, if you are watching, lots of ifs, but shame on you. Question number 10. The Twitch logo. I needed 2 colours for you. This is a relatively new brand to some people, but for others, it's a household name. Twitch, they use 2 colours in the logo, and it is purple and white. So, that is all the questions for Colour Brain, round number 1. Let us know how you did in the chat. We like to see how people got on. I kind of use it as a little feeler for how we're doing and then how to make them better next week. I'm hoping that people are kind of around the 5 to 7 mark would make me extremely happy. If people are getting 8s, 9s and 10s, I'm happy for you, but it means I must do harder next time.
Emma's concerned about your ears.
My ears? What's wrong with my ears?
A bit pink. I think
they
it's because
are.
he's got these like really papery ears.
Yeah. Emma, yeah, look at this. Like, they fold in half. Like, it's mainly because, 1, there's a big old studio light just there. 2, hot and flustered because doing a quiz, football.
And maybe you got pink hair dye on your ear.
And actually, what they say, which ear is it? This one or this one?
The other one.
Because they say left for love and right for spite. So it means someone's talking shit about me and someone's talking about nice things about me. So it's both of you. Okay, so that was it. The colour of my ears are pink today. There we go. Let us know how you did in the chat. Anyone that's going to come at me for the Star Trek, like, I can't have it. Can't deal with it now. I'll deal with it later. So that was round number 1. Colour Brain.
Mr. Random got 7 out of 10.
Mr. Random.
Sarah got 8 out of 10.
Good scores,
Andy Green, 7 out of 10. Aimée White, 7 out of 10.
These are good. I like to hear these
Very
7s.
good things.
What did you get? You did quite well.
Didn't have time to add up the score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. That's perfectly acceptable. So we played this next game, P for Pizza, a couple of times with you guys, and it's made its appearance again because everyone seemed to like it.
What is that one?
This one is out of 5.
Thank you.
So I have to tell Aimée that quickly because otherwise she'll write 10 down and then she'll be like, oh, I'm missing some. So P for Pizza, we are going to give you a category or a topic, and then you need to give us an answer that fits within that category, but the tricky bit is I'm going to give you the letter as well, so it's going to have to begin with that letter I give you. So it might be, do you know what, I'm not going to give you an example, we'll just go straight into the questions. Why don't we? Is everyone ready? Boop. I just did this, I didn't click, I just did like that.
Like a
glove.
Crab.
Yes. Question number 1. Characters in Toy Story. And you'll see I've put in brackets the first one for anyone that's going to be like, oh, but in Toy Story 4. So the first one.
Sorry, just remind me how I play this game again.
To remind you and everyone else, we will give you a category or a theme, i.e. this one, characters in Toy Story, and I've given you a letter and you must choose one of those. There might be one answer, there might be like 5 or 6, but you need to give me a character in Toy Story beginning with a letter L.
Thank you.
And it's as simple as that.
Letter L. L.
L. L.
Oh, got it.
Agua.
If this person goes by their full name, then fine.
I think I know what answer you've put, and I think I will accept it. That was a nice noise, wasn't it?
Lovely.
Lovely. So I need a character from Toy Story, the first one, not 2, 3, 4, or the offshoots or spin-offs as they're called, beginning with L. Question number 2. Films starring Will Smith. The big Will.I.Am, not the Will.I.Am, he's a different person, but Big Willie Star, that guy. Oh. Will Smith.
Never had such an easy ride.
Beginning with I, by the way, if you can't see that I on your screen, it is an I. So film starring Will Smith, beginning with I. I know of 2, and I reckon you guys all know of at least 1. Probably both. Grapefruit infused IPA.
Not sponsored.
No. Film starring Will Smith, beginning with I. Give us one of them. You don't need to list all of them. We just need... Hello, Varpot. We just need 1, please. There are only 5 in this round, so it's a quick fire round. Question number 3. Teams competing in Euro 2020. beginning with the letter N. Now
Got
this is going to include any countries that may or may not still be in it, but anyone that competed in this year's European Championships, which is still called Euro 2020 for reasons. But which teams beginning with N? You look so smug.
I just have to not say the answer out loud.
Yes.
And it's really hard for me to not.
Aimée gets answers and then she's like, I got it! Guys, do you want to know it?
Essentially.
Essentially, that's what happens.
Really hard to not open my mouth and just be like, blah, blah, blah. So,
Well, thank
onwards,
you for
sir.
thank you for not blah blah blahing it to everyone. Teams competing in Euro 2020. That is anyone that's still in it and anyone that may have already been knocked out. There were 24 teams. How many of them do you know beginning with N? You only need one to get your point. Question number 4. Songs by... Now, I was going to write the Spice Girls, but that's not how you would actually... That's how you'd say it, but they're not called the Spice Girls. So songs by Spice Girls beginning with G. There are a few. Do you know one of them?
I can... Like,
Sing it?
One that
Don't sing it.
I'm singing in my head.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually the name of the song. That's the problem.
That can be tough sometimes, can't it?
Can you give me a sign?
I can give you a sign. That's also a song by someone else. I don't know. I can't tell you the answer. So.
Okay.
So songs by the Spice Girls beginning with G. Just need one song. Don't need many. Don't want all the lyrics. I just want the name of the song. Shall we go on to the final question?
Yes.
Not of the whole quiz. You ain't getting rid of us that easy. Question number 5. Countries that use the euro. I've done the little euro sign there, so just in case anyone didn't know. And that's countries that use the euro beginning with A. I just want one. I don't want all of them. I think there are only 2, maybe 3, but definitely. There is definitely
An answer.
There is an
There's
answer.
definitely
There
an
is
answer
definitely
to
an answer
find
to
in
this.
this, guys.
It begins with A. So yeah, I'm going to take this time just to thank our... so Nat has just come back from holiday and she's doing our moderating and stuff tonight. So thank you, Nat, and welcome back to England. Okay, so let's do the answers, shall we? So let's give me your thumbprint. Allow me access. Thank you. So, P for pizza. I gave you a category, and where are we? Oh gosh. It's down there. There we go. So I said to you, characters in Toy Story, beginning with L. There are 2. I think there's one obvious one and one not so obvious, but maybe we'll put the obvious one. What did you put?
I put Little Bo Peep.
Little Bo Peep is correct, but you also could have had Lenny the binoculars. The little, you know, the one that's got the feet. It's like, there's a little pair of binoculars.
Oh.
So either of those would have got your answer. If you've put both of them, kudos, but only 1 point.
I was worried it would just be Bo Peep because I know she goes by
Well,
Bo.
yeah, so...
Or Peep. I can't remember what Woody calls her, but they're pretty intimate, so...
They are probably a little bit too intimate for a pair of toys, you know? So Little Bo Peep or Lenny the Binoculars would have got your point. Don't need both of them, and you don't get 2 points if you get them both. Question number 2. Films starring Will Smith. I think this was a bit too easy, wasn't it? Beginning with I.
iRobot.
iRobot begins with I, and so does Independence Day. He's in quite a lot of films, but only 2 that begin with I.
Oh, well, Ashley says they have
Oh.
3 Will Smith films, so I'd quite like to hear one of those.
Oh! Well, if you do, that's fine. As long as you've got one of my answers, then that works. I wonder what they're... is it In Pursuit of Happiness or something like that? I know that's The Pursuit of
And
Happiness.
also on Toy Story,
My
what
word.
about Legs?
What about Legs? I don't think it's called Legs.
And I Am Legend.
Oh, I Am Legend, of course. There we go. So I Am Legend,
Somebody
iRobot.
has been too busy watching the football.
Somebody's poisoning the water hole. That's
you. You can
that's
also have I Am Legend.
You
as
can have
a-
I Am Legend. Apologies, that is not on there. That is a very good film.
And you can also have Legs. It's
no,
not
you can't have legs.
verified.
Please stop this.
But
No, this
I'm
is
allowing
verified.
it.
No, you're not allowed it. Little Bo People, Lenny Binoculars, iRobot, Independence Day, or I Am Legend. Moving on, because I say so. Teams competing in Euro 2020, beginning with the letter N. That is N for Norman.
Norway.
Or for Norway.
Oh, don't tell me they're not in it. No way.
No, Norway are not in it, I'm afraid. They've missed out on the
Who
chance.
was the one who...
You're thinking of another Scandi country. It is North Macedonia or the Netherlands.
I knew North Macedonia.
You could have put it.
I was so sure that Norway would be in it.
No, they failed to qualify, which is a big shame for all of the Norwegians out there. So North Macedonia or Netherlands would have got you the point. Question number 4. Songs by the Spice Girls. There are a few of these, but you could have had anything that was Goodbye, Go Go Go, or Get Down With Me. And I think you put Goodbye My Friend, didn't you? So the song is called Goodbye. That is that song.
Well, I'm going to take a tick for that.
I think like you can give yourself half a point for
I'll
that.
have a whole part, yeah.
You'll have a whole half a point.
Whole point
Whole
there.
half a point to Aimée Cleaver.
I'll have a half point for Norway as well.
That's just wrong. Goodbye, Go Go Go, or Get Down With Me. Those are the only 3 answers you could have had. Question number 5, the fifth and final one for P for Pizza, were countries that used the euro, and there were, to my knowledge, only 2 of these. Beginning with A, you could have had. How did that get in there? That's in Switzerland or South Korea. The answer is, of course, Austria or... I need to find out the other one.
Albania?
Why is this... no, it's not Albania. They're not on it. I will post an errata in the comments later on. But if you've got Austria, then that is fine. You're not going to find it on there? Don't worry.
Okay.
I could quickly find it here if you want. But that's... I can't believe it. Let's move on, everyone, shall we?
I can get to that on here, so you just move on and on.
Yes, you can. We will publish an errata document for that later. And that is P for Pizza. Let us know how you did. Apologies for the slide mishap. We had the wrong slide in there. Round number 3. Bit of a fan favourite. It's not in this document. Don't worry. Linky. With Linky, we are going to give you 4 questions and then a link. I can't concentrate with all this tapping, I'm afraid, so you are going to have to stop it, otherwise I cannot continue. I just being unprofessional. So Linky, we are going to give you normal trivia questions. You'll get a point for each one you get correct, but the 5th question will be, can you get the link between the 4 answers? Now those 4 answers need to be correct for you to be able to get the link. Of course, if you've got incorrect answers, you'll get an incorrect link, but you'll get a point for everything that you get right and for the link. We've got 2 different linkies for you, so there's 10 questions up for grabs. Have you got that?
Yes.
Yes, you have.
So got it.
Don't worry about that. I will post the errata in the thing later. Mm-hmm. So, question number 1. Donald Cox was a fluffy animal that made guest appearances and was suspended from the studio ceiling on the TV show Shooting Stars. But what animal was it? There's lots of words there. Mm-hmm. Do you need to repeat it? Because I'm going to repeat it anyway.
Go for it.
Donald Cox was a fluffy animal that made guest appearances and was suspended from the studio ceiling on the TV show Shooting Stars. But what animal was it?
Didn't make any difference. I have absolutely no idea.
Do you mean I read that all again for nothing?
Yeah, you did.
Hopefully everyone else in the game can verify. But yes, Donald Cox was a fluffy animal. He hung from the ceiling in Shooting Stars, but what animal was it? Hopefully the name Donald might give you a clue. It might not give you a clue. Who knows? Did you immediately write duck because I said Donald? I
just wrote president.
Good one. And that's question number 1. So remember, with Linky, key is make sure you write your answers down. We'll give you a little bit of time to mull it over to get your link. Question number 2. Amoxicillin, tramadol, and naproxen are all types of what?
I know.
I know! Do you?
What's the word I'm looking for? Got it.
You got it, did you? So, amoxicillin, tramadol, and naproxen are all types of what? There you go. Simple question. Have you found anyone that thinks they have the link? Feel free to shout Linky in the chat, but please don't tell us what the link is. I think there's someone who's already said that they think they've got it. No,
that was just excitement for the start of the game, I think.
Oh, was it? Was this like, yeah, we're going to play Linky?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. Okay.
Just so everyone knows, Andorra, we think is the other
yes.
one. Andorra and Austria, now you have your final marks. We can mark and continue.
Yes, Andorra and Austria for question number 5 in round number 2. Question number 3, round number 3. What is the term given to a building or group of buildings where goods are manufactured or assembled? Manufactured or assembled. What is the term given to a building or group of buildings where goods are manufactured or assembled? I know. Do you know?
Term given to a building or group of buildings where goods
are manufactured or assembled. What a lovely place it is. And question number 4. Bellinis are typically made with what puree or nectar?
I know.
Do you know the link?
I know.
Or
No.
you know this answer?
I just knew the answer.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
don't
Well,
get ahead of yourself.
That's very exciting.
But Sarah reckons she's got a linky.
Well done, Sarah. I see how Ella's already calling Connie Peter. How have you got a linky already? But Bellinis are typically made with what puree or nectar? And then the 5th question, what ties these all together? What answers, the answers to questions 1 to 4 have a link, but what is the link? Now, you might have 4 very different answers than me and think you've got your own link, but you will get a point for every correct answer you get, and then you get a point if you can get the correct linky as well. I think this one is achievable. I don't think this one's too cryptic. Before I've done some stinky ones, but some people get them. Who knows? Now the next set of questions are going to be for a different link, so have those ones written down and think them over in your head. But the next question is completely unrelated. So question number 6. Honey flavoured cereal that features Klondike Pete and his mule partner on the box. What's the cereal? Honey flavoured cereal that features Klondike Pete and his mule partner on the box. I say partner because it's actually partner, but that's the name of the mule.
Okay.
Because he is his partner.
The way you said it helps me
It should.
remember
I probably shouldn't have done that.
a moment from my past.
It's a great cereal, I have to
Is
say.
it?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Originally released in the 70s, went away for a while, came back in the 90s, probably because of all the parents that were like, oh, do you remember that cereal we had in the 70s? Yeah, feed it to my kids. That's how I think those conversations went.
I'm still trying to figure out the link to the first question, so if you could just knock it down.
Knock it down. Turn my noise down, okay. Question number 7. Complete the idiom, if you can't stand the blank, get out the kitchen. That's not where the kitchen is. Kitchen's that way, but you don't know that because you've never been in my house. Complete the idiom, if you can't stand the blank, get out of the kitchen. I wonder how many times, what's his face, Gordon Ramsay said this. He probably wouldn't. He'd just, get out.
Yeah.
With the F word, doesn't he?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I've got no idea what the link to the question one is. Not a bloody penny.
Not a dicky bird.
Not a dicky
That's
bird.
what they say. I know why. I know why you haven't found the link.
Is it because my answers are wrong?
It's because of how you've written your answers, yes.
Oh,
Question number 8. What are is another term for birds of prey such as eagles, hawks or vultures that kill and eat small birds and animals? So we're not talking different names of the bird themselves, like eagles, hawks and vultures are all types of these. They're all birds of prey, but what is another term given to birds of prey beginning with R? The letter R, not parrots. That's the second time I've done a Popeye impression recently.
Oh.
What are is another term for birds of prey such as eagles, hawks or vultures that kill and eat small birds and animals. What are they? What are they? Question number 9. Just have to write birds of prey down, get it banked in there. Name given to an uncastrated male bovine, or given to uncastrated male bovines, sorry.
I have
That
no
should
idea
be
what that is.
Basically a boy cow.
Mm.
Name given to uncastrated male bovines.
I've never heard. Okay. Well,
There's
I
a reason why I
won't
put
know then.
uncastrated in there, because they're called something else. But if they are intact, as the term is, what are they called? Name given to uncastrated male bovines. And that's question number 9. And number 10 is the answers to questions 6 to 9 have a link. What is it? What is it? Yeah, no. I really want you to show the class what you just showed me.
Later.
It's
Let me figure out what the link is, alright?
Okay.
Oh, Honey Pete reckons he's got Linky.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Oh,
I've got
Flamingo
no
Plushie
idea.
has put 0. I'm assuming that's them thinking they're not going to get anything for this round. It was a tough Linky, I have to say.
No bloody foggy.
No foggy mist of an idea.
Yeah.
Is that what people are saying? I know that I've got.
Debbie's got an eagle, so she knows that one.
I know that I've got.
Apparently chickens are also in that group. Fun fact, thank you.
Are they?
Yep, apparently so.
Oh, interesting. Says a lot. Okay, so that is the Linky questions. Now I guess you guys want the Linky answers, because that's normally what follows, right? So I would like your thumbprint, please. Your DNA. It's not DNA. Is it this?
Mm-hmm.
And where are my Linky questions? There they are. So question number 1, I said there's lots of words in this one, but essentially, Donald Cox was a fluffy animal that made guest appearances and was suspended from the studio ceiling on shooting stars. But what was the animal? Now, if I'd given you his full name, it would have been too easy. But it was Donald Cox, the sweaty fox. But I just needed to know his name was Fox. They had the dove from above, and they also had the sweaty fox, Donald Cox. There we go. Quite a horrifying creature, really. In fact, we played a gig in a bar in, I want to say Southampton, but that'd probably be wrong. But they had the original dove from above in their bar, which is pretty cool as a bit of
Never heard
TV
of it,
history.
So.
Well, I did. Question number 2. Amoxicillin, tramadol, and naproxen are all types of what?
Antibiotics. And if you tell me otherwise, then I'm going to refer you to my doctor.
You can refer me to a doctor, and they will tell me that there is a collective term for all of them, which is
penicillin.
It's medicine.
Medicine.
They're all medicine.
But you will specifically mentioned.
I just mentioned 3 medicines.
3 antibiotics.
I just mentioned 3 medicines.
Maybe.
I did. I learned about the difference between drugs and medicines. Essentially, drugs take control of you. Medicines bring you back to where you yourself, basically. Question number 3. Livid. What is the term given to a building or group of buildings where goods? Apologies for the sirens. You probably heard a lot of that. What is the term given to a building or group of buildings where goods are manufactured or assembled? I was looking for the term factory. So we have fox, medicine, factory. That's a couple of your answers have thrown you off there, haven't they?
Well, I had antibiotics and warehouse.
It's not warehouse, I'm afraid.
It's not, because that's where you store things.
And deliver. And, yeah.
Well, the last one's going to be correct.
Question number 4. Bellinis are typically made of what puree or nectar?
Peach.
I'm so glad you got that right, because that would have been quite devastating had you have pressed that and it had said like blackcurrant and you're like, oh, okay.
I would have taken you to court because.
Oh, please don't do that.
Wrong.
That's expensive. So we have fox, medicine, factory, and peach. There is something linking all of these together. Now you know those answers. Do you think you know it?
Let me see.
Because you spent
fox,
quite a while
medicine,
trying to think
factory,
of ailing.
peach. Factory, peach. Factory, medicine, fox. It's Wes Anderson film.
Oh, you're so close. They are Roald Dahl books. Fantastic Mr. Fox, George's Marvellous Medicine, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, yeah.
Peach.
That's a good point.
Peach. What do you mean that's a good point? You mean it's a
yes,
it's a correct linking?
You make a good point, sir.
Thank you.
I'll accept it.
There we go. So that was that. What I'm trying to think back to my words now. Where did we get to?
Next one.
That's all right. Where did I mention about birds? That was a weird thing. Did that happen? I just done all the wrong. Do you know what, guys? Just giving you questions you haven't. Oh no, I have. We've done them all. Gosh, I'm losing the plot. I was like, you haven't seen these questions yet, but I've read them. Okay, so the next question, I said to you, honey-flavoured cereal that features Klondike Pete and his mule partner on the box was Golden Nuggets.
Remember those adverts from the 90s?
With Klondike Pete and his mule partner.
I had no idea who they were until you said partner.
I think they had a couple of villains that I can't remember what they were called, but I knew these guys.
Very 90s advert, that.
Wow, that's how it came out.
Can't advertise those anymore.
Oh.
HFS. S.
That sounds like
High fat sugar salt content.
I love it. Give us all of that. Question number 7. Complete the idiom. If you can't stand the blank, get out of the kitchen.
Heat.
You can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Or as Gordon Ramsay would say, you're an idiot sandwich. F off.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what he would say.
Yeah.
Question number 8. What is another term for birds of prey such as eagles, hawks or vultures that kill and eat small birds and animals?
Really violent animals.
It begins with R, but I did give you that. So it was raptors. The link between velociraptors and those types of birds. That's it's all science. That's where we came from. So birds and velociraptors, they're just the same thing. Yeah. Question number 9. Name given to an uncastrated male bovine. The answer I was looking for was a bull or bulls, as a collection of them.
He did whisper to me that it was
cow,
basically
male
a
cow. That's another thing. Now I'm not going to patronise anyone here because I think it's something that people learn quite late on in life and they don't realise it. But all cows are female and the bulls are the male version. Now that may sound silly to you, but I think for a lot of people that's a realisation that. Let us know. Don't be ashamed. Like if you've just learned here that all cows are female and bulls are male cows,
then send us
give us the cow emoji.
The cow emoji.
Not the bull emoji, the cow emoji. The reason why I mentioned uncastrated is because if they're castrated, they're no longer bulls because they can't produce the goods, as it were, and they become something else. I forgot the name of the term.
I'm still trying to figure out what this
is. I know you are. Well, anyway, let's put you out of your misery, shall I? So the next question was, the answer to 6 to 9.
Bond films.
It's not Bond. What Bond films have you got from Golden
Nugget Eye?
Golden. These are all NBA basketball teams. The Denver Nuggets, Miami Heat, Toronto Raptors, and the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, I feel fine because I was never going to get that. So
it's 4 nice.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
Yes. Ashley Lois got 5 out of 10.
Well
Congrats.
done, Ashley
Danielle
Lois.
got 5 out of 10. Congrats, you beat me by a point. Honey Pete, 8.
They become a steer. Thank you very much, Pointy EBT.
Everyone's pointing out that most of them were antibiotics. Fine, I just read one.
I was like, I know. But yes, they were all medicines. They might have all been close to being antibiotics, but they were all medicines. Yeah. So let us know how you did on Linky. I think we had 2 quite questions maybe achievable, but the links are quite toughies this week. So
Adam Keeler got 9 out of 10. Congrats.
And Adam Keeler. So little history on this guy, Adam Keeler. He is a quiz master himself. He is in the know. He's come to this quiz to get some real good questions for his own quiz, I think. He is a good friend of mine and a demoer for Big Potato, and he works at really cool places. He works in the London dungeons and he does the Shrek stuff, and he's set up escape rooms over at the dungeons as well. This guy, he's royalty. So hello, Adam Keeler.
Congrats on your 9 out of 10.
And congrats on your 9 out of 10. Yes. If anyone can do it, you
probably wouldn't
can do
admit
it.
if he got less than 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Watching you.
So we are moving on to round number 4. You didn't see that. You saw this instead. And also, there is a little guy on our screen. And I told you earlier that you might see a little moving guy on our screen. And here he is. A little moving guy. This is your cue that the competition is open. So you need to type the word potato into the chat, whether that's in Facebook or YouTube. Only 1 entry per person, and we will take all of those entries and then
put them in our little sack.
We'll put them in our sack and reach in
shake up.
I can't wait to see
your name here.
You're going to do that live on screen later on. So the competitions are open. So we'll give you a moment to do that. I love that someone's put a little spell it. Oh, I've spelled potato wrong. I must enter it right again. There we go.
We're not going to penalise you.
We will not penalise you for bad spelling, as long as it doesn't say I don't know, carrot or something, because we've definitely asked for potato. That was in the brief.
No cow emojis. Sorry, Ben.
Okay.
Just us.
As in, no one put a cow emoji, or there are no cow emojis to enter.
No one put cow emojis.
Oh, that's okay. It's fine. It's not something I have only just learned, but I knew that some people had, so that's fine. So the next round we're going to do, whilst you guys are entering the competition, I'll explain. We're going to do Top of the Pops. We've got 5 questions, and I'm going to give you 5 very popular songs, but I'm only going to give you the lyrics, and you need to tell me the name of the song. Doesn't matter about the artist. We don't need that. Just need the name of the song, and you'll get a point for everyone that you get correct. So remember, no points for the artist. If you do know it, well done. But if you don't know it, then that's also fine. Oh, look. Oh, the cow emoji I was looking for. A bull. There we go. So I think we should close that competition. I think people have had had a chance to enter. Remember, you are playing for a game of your choice and a plushie potato. I don't even think I mentioned that you get a game of their choice from a game that we featured today. Competition lines are closed, but they will only close once I get this guy off the screen. Ready? Our VAR says competition closed. Done. It's gone. There you go. What was this?
I'm just learning football things. You scored the...
I scored the goal. Oh, England won today, did they? I can't wait to watch the highlights again. So, that's it. Top of the Pops. We're going to give you a song lyric, and you need to tell us the name of the song.
A cow emoji!
Hey, Robin. It's a safe place.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the Cow Club. So, let's do it, shall we? Let's do some songs. So, the first one I had for you. Here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah.
What am I writing again?
You just need to give me the song name, not the artist.
And how many is that out of?
5. There are 5 song lyrics I'm going to give you. These
Um,
are all huge pop anthems, I promise you. I think they may all be American, which is a clue in itself, but that was a hiccup. Did anyone hear that?
Oh, Abby Taylor, welcome to the gang, the cow gang.
Okay, well, Abby, every day is a school day, and I'm glad you've learned it from here.
Billy,
look at this.
Welcome to the
Billy,
cow gang.
you are so welcome. I'm so glad.
Oh, Danielle, welcome to the cow gang.
Everyone, I told you, it's the thing that people didn't know, and it's fine to learn it here. Here's the thing: we started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah. Stop it, you. Because I know where you're going, and it's the next line of the song. Question number 2. Oh my God, we are back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. We're going to bring the flavour, show you how. I've got a question for you. Better answer now. Gosh, those guys are so gangster, right? Oh my God, we're back again. Are you doing a dance in your head?
I'm just trying to get to the chorus to know what the thing is.
We're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. We're going to bring the flavour, show you how. I've got a question for you. Better answer now. That was my question to you.
I don't know what part of the lyrics is the actual song name.
Yeah, this one might trip up a few. I might be quite lenient with which part of the...
I'm going to put two lines.
I just tried to move my hair in a different direction that I normally put it, and it was like, woo! Okay, question number 3. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. That's how you get those two to rhyme. For a smile, they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. It's really hard not to sing this one with it to the tune. So, a singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile, they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on.
It's been really hard not to sing any of these songs. They're all
bangers. I told you. I picked ones that I thought would get people to be like.
But they're beyond that. They're like ones that you scream.
You have to. Yeah. In fact, yeah, they are.
I'm like, I feel a bit sick trying to not scream.
Trying to suppress it, or
it's like here.
That was question number 3. Again, we just need the song. We don't need the artist. Just the song name, please. If you want to be with me, I can make your wish come true. You got to make a big impression. Got to like what you do. There is a bit in brackets there, but maybe that's the backing singer. I'm not going to do that as well. If you want to be with me, I can make your wish come true. You got to make a big impression. Got to like what you do. Is it there? Is it in your head? Okay. I love seeing you at work. At this, not at work. I get to see you when you're at work. I don't sit there and be like, oh, she's doing well. Question number 4. If you want to be with me, I can make your wish come true. You got to make a big impression. Got to like what you do. When I read these out, I automatically go into like radio DJ voice. Now, I've never been on radio as a DJ, but I imagine that's how my persona would be. If you just read lyrics, but how they're not meant to be sung, I think that's your radio voice.
Really?
Try it.
I can't. I'm scared.
Okay, don't. I'll just do it. Question number 5, the 5th and final one, for Top of the Pops. Say you'll love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears. I cried so many nights. I think I may have featured this one on the quiz once before, but that's fine, right? Say you'll love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears I cried so many nights. And that is your fifth and final absolute banger of a tune from Top of the Pops. And we'll give you your answers imminently. This is a game we released. Did we release it last year? It must have been last year. I just feel like last year just didn't happen. It comes with kazoos. I didn't bring my kazoo to the table because last time I did, I made so much noise, upset so many children and adults that I decided no more kazoo.
Mainly me, to be honest.
Mainly you.
Yeah.
But yes, do it. Let's give you your lyrics again, give you a brief moment to see if you can guess them, and then we will give you your answers. Are we ready?
I'm so ready.
You're so ready.
I'm so ready to take this weight off my chest.
Oh God, you're gonna sing, aren't you?
Here's the thing.
Let me read it. Let me read it. Don't bang on the table because we'll clip the mic. Here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah.
Since you've been gone.
Since you've been gone.
Since you've been gone.
Since you've been gone by Kelly Clarkson. I really do not like the way that the song title is Since You Been Gone.
Yeah, but it's like 2002.
Yeah, I just don't,
cool back
I just
then.
don't
We had
care. It's
mobile
just,
phones, we had to go tippy-tappy, tippy-tappy. Tap,
but
tap,
she's
tap.
not. No, but
Tap,
she's
tap, tap.
no. I hate it.
Too many letters. It's going to cost her at least £2 to send that text message.
But it's since you have been gone. Anyway, question.
Letters were at a premium back then, Benjamin.
This is true. This is true. Question number 2. I said to you guys, "Oh God, we're back again. Oh my God, we're back again.
Oh my God, we're back again."
Perfect. Brothers, sisters. Do you want the lyrics? There you go.
No, it's okay.
Okay, we're going to bring the flavour, show you how. I got a question for you. Better answer now.
I'm sexual.
No.
Yeah.
It's Everybody by Backstreet Boys, but they did also put a little, like, Backstreet's Back if you wanted to stick that in there as your answer, but the song is
I
technically...
put Backstreet's Back. Alright.
Well, it's not Backstreet's Back, alright, it's Everybody, Backstreet's
The word
Back.
is in there.
Yeah, you knew what song it was.
Backstreet's Back. Alright!
Question number 3. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile, they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Believe it.
There
If
we
it wasn't
go.
for Glee, I wouldn't know that song.
What? How?
Because they put it back in the
They
charts.
put it back on the map, guys.
They did.
I'm not debating that, but fine. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Not.
Bom, 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 bom.
I'm going to give you the kazoo next week. I think it'll be fun. Next month. It's not every week. We used to do it every week. If you want to be with me, I can make your wish come true. You got to make a big impression. Got to like what you do. Now, the beginning line could take you off on a different song, but the rest of it is Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera. What does she call herself?
Damn it.
What did you put?
I went in the wrong direction.
Oh, did you go off the first line? If you want to be with...
I went,
You went with Spice Girls, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. It's...
If you wanna be with me,
you got it. No, you got
I
it.
can make you I'm and I like what you do.
Yeah. That's it.
Baby.
Yes.
Fine. I'm gonna give myself a tick because
What for? The
I
wrong
knew the
answer. But you didn't.
But in my heart, if it was karaoke, I'd know the song.
Oh God,
so.
Emma Kirk said this is the most confident I've been all this evening. I wonder if there was Emma, if you were as incorrectly confident as Amy was. Who knows? Question number 5. Say you'll love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears I cried so many nights.
Unbreak my heart.
Yes, it was Unbreak My Heart by Tony Braxton. So that was it. That is all of the Top of the Pops questions.
I'm glad you didn't ask for the
The
lyricist.
The lyricists and
The
the artists. Unneeded, just a point if you get the song name right. I'm aware that it is 9 o'clock now. We have got one more round. Shut down. No, don't shut down. Stay with us. We've got one more round for everybody. It's a Barma Llama. I will get through them swiftly, but at a good pace. And then we're going to announce our winners for the competition.
Ooh.
And then you guys can all go and watch the highlights of the football, or you can just forget it happened entirely.
We're going to
How
go
does
to a
that
food
sound?
shop.
We are. Can I watch the football again? I think we are actually going to Asda, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, that's really sad. Okay, let's, on that poop note, I'm going to give you a balm alarm and I'm going to be really happy about it. But yes, let's do it, shall we? So, question number 1. I'll tell you what we do first. In a balm alarm, we're going to give you a riddle of sorts. It's a rhyming pair, so every answer is going to have a rhyming couplet. Now, I'm going to let you know, I'm going to mention it subtly. This is all important information. There are 2 people on the screen right now. Tina the llama and a Balma llama, right? Those 2 rhyme. That's going to be helpful information to you. So I will give you a clue, I'll give you a riddle. You need to solve the first part and the last part and try and get the answers to rhyme. So if I said to you something like, no, do you know what? I'm just going to give you the answer, give you the question. You guys will figure it out. But you're going to get half a point if you get the first part and half a point if you get the second part of the clue. And a point, obviously, if you get the whole thing correct. So the first question for you guys is, Fleetwood Mac vocalist is full of fried, stringy cheese fingers. So who is the Fleetwood Mac vocalist? That will get you a half point. Is full of fried, stringy cheese fingers. What are they? How do you get those 2 to rhyme? That will get you a point. Don't worry too much about the bit in the middle. We just need your first part and your second part to answer, to rhyme.
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Yes.
There we go. So Fleetwood Mac vocalist is full of fried, stringy cheese fingers. There we go. That's question number 1.
What is that person's name?
You know that person's name, I think.
I do. That's what I'm just trying to remember.
Well, once you remember it, you'll have your answer.
I feel like it's mentioned a lot in American Horror Story.
That's because there's a character she is in it, in the Covenant. Question number 2. Narrator of Harry Potter audiobooks has pastry crust and filling on his butt. Narrator of Harry Potter audiobooks has pastry crust and filling on his butt.
What is his name?
So, who is the narrator of the Harry Potter audiobooks? And he's got pastry crust and filling on his butt. What has he done? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. This one's really rewarding once you... Sometimes you have to go backwards. You have to get the last thing, and you're like, okay, I know what that is, and then you work backwards. Did you just get the first one now as well?
Yeah, but now I need to... Okay.
There we go. So, narrator of Harry Potter audiobooks has pastry crust and filling on his butt. Are we ready? Question number 3.
I don't know what the...
Duo who wrote an anthem for the 3 Lions refused to ingest their evening meal. Now, the 3 Lions, apologies to say it again, this is the England football team. But the duo who wrote an anthem for the 3 Lions refused to ingest their evening meal. So this one might help you if you work backwards. You might need to get your evening meal first and then work backwards to remember the names. We saw one of these guys.
I'm not going to remember...
Well, I told you. I was like,
this morons who wrote that.
That's really not fair to say. You take that back. Y'all don't say that. So the duo who wrote an anthem for the... Because that is not their life's... This is not their life's ambition, life's work. They have done many other things.
All right, well,
they're journalists, TV presenters. They've done loads of other things.
Okay, fine.
Duo who wrote an anthem for the 3 Lions refused to ingest their evening meal. Question number 4. Can't believe you. Italian Europop artist responsible for Blue are training to swim underwater. Blue being the song. So what is the artist? And if they're training to swim underwater, what are they trying to do? Italian Europop artist responsible for Blue are training to swim underwater. You can't tell me you don't know either of these things. Boo! Because you do. Boo. Question number 5. Fictional camel-like creature was reared by agricultural professional with a tractor. Fictional camel-like creature was reared by agricultural professional with a tractor. Who is this fictional camel-like creature that may or may not be on your screen, that I may or may not have just given you their name of? I told you all to listen. Literally gave you half a point. Fictional camel-like creature was reared by agricultural professional with a tractor.
Is that the llama from
I can't tell.
Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, that is the same name, funnily enough.
I just assumed it was.
But anyway, fictional camel-like creature was reared by an agricultural professional with a tractor. Shares the name with a famous one from Napoleon Dynamite. Yes, you're correct. Question number 6. Squeaky Walt Disney lady rodent is purchasing a property. Squeaky Walt Disney lady rodent is purchasing a property. Who is she? Who is she? Ooh. Question. I feel like I can hear you thinking. Are you?
I got that one. No.
Yeah, okay, cool.
On the Harry Potter one, it's the English narrator.
Yes. Sorry, I should have pointed that out. Who does the American one?
I have no idea.
East London bad boy actor is employed to make public announcements around town. Eerie. I did that just for a bit of help. East London bad boy actor is employed to make public announcements around town.
Oh, I got it.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Did the hear ye help? Because that's literally what...
No, I got it. Well, maybe.
Well, maybe. Who knows? Question number 8. I realise that my clues to you are also my clues to every single person. Oh, Whoa! There's 78,000 people doing this quiz with us tonight. That's so amazing. Hi, guys. There's not. There's like a few hundred. Question number 8. The incumbent Bond isn't being very precise. The Bond we're talking about here, of course, is James Bond. The incumbent Bond isn't being very precise.
And what does incumbent mean?
It's the current one. The one in
Bond
situ
isn't being very precise.
The incumbent Bond isn't being very precise.
I don't know who they've named.
Well,
have they named anyone?
No, they haven't
still
yet.
A mystery.
It's the incumbent one we're talking about.
Okay, so. What's that?
Well, if I give you that, then I will give you the answer, and I'm not doing that, am I?
Okay, got it.
The incumbent Bond isn't being very precise. The penultimate question of the quiz is coming up. It is the stretchy lady from The Incredibles. Stretchy lady from The Incredibles is moments away from vomiting. Who is she? Who is she? Stretchy lady from The Incredibles is moments away from vomiting. Now this one might be helpful to work backwards, but only if you've chosen the right word or synonym for vomiting. Synonym's a cool word, isn't it? Yes, Ben. I really like synonyms.
I like cinnamon.
I like synonyms.
Cinnamon.
I like cinnamon too.
There's one more question before
there is. I'm just preparing. I'm just preparing. And then the final question of today's Here quiz. A blood-sucking insect as big as the actor who played Penguin in Batman Returns. This is quite if you imagine what this would be as well, that's quite frightening. A blood-sucking insect as big as the actor who played Penguin in Batman Returns.
I don't know if this is actually the actor, but it rhymes with that word, so...
Well, then I think you've got it. And that is how you play a Barmalama.
And Aimée says this is the hardest Barmalama I've ever done, and I would have to agree.
I'm very
1 to
sorry.
5 was pretty tricky. I think 6.
You think you pulled it out of the bag?
No, actually, even then. Tricky.
And that is your Barmalama question. So I'm going to rattle off the answers, and then we're going to give you what you all want, which is the winners of today's prize draw.
Game for your dinner.
Don't eat your games. Are we ready? Are you ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
So I said Fleetwood Mac vocalist is full of fried stringy cheese fingers, lots of words, and all I really meant was...
Stevie Nicks mozzarella sticks.
Stevie Nicks filled up on mozzarella sticks. Of course you did. Greedy. Just wait for your main meal though, yeah? Unless you've just had sides.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Or just eat as much as you want.
Live your own life.
You do you, Stevie. You do you.
Live your own life.
Question number 2. The narrator of the Harry Potter audiobooks, UK, has pastry crust and filling on his butt. The answer was... Stephen Fry sat on his pie.
Jinx Touchwood.
What?
No, you can't talk. Sorry, I'll have to do the rest of the quiz.
Okay.
So the next one was duo who wrote an anthem for the Three Lions refused to ingest their evening meal, and the answer was nobody knows.
I've been usurped. I'm jumping in. Badil and Skinner won't eat their dinner.
Who
Frank
are they?
Skinner and Daniel Badil. David Badil? Yes.
Who are you?
These guys. Journalists and TV presenters. No, not that kind of football. They wrote the song.
Do I get a half point for
Three
the word
lines on a
dinner?
Yes, because
I actually wrote Gary Lineker.
Gary Lineker won't eat his
Dinner.
dinner. Question number 4. Italian Europop artists responsible for Blue are training to swim underwater.
Diving and MacGyving.
Eiffel 65 are learning to dive.
Blue Devil.
Yeah.
I couldn't in my brain make the connection to what that song was.
I gave you where they're from. I gave you the Europop.
I heard Blue and all I could think of was One Love.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
And I
they weren't
just
responsible
couldn't
for the
get past
band
that.
Blue. They were responsible for the song Blue, which you knew straight
Blue
away.
and
Straight away.
Thunderbirds have really ruined my game today.
Wow.
And Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
That was good.
Thank you.
Question number 5. Fictional camel-like creature was reared by an agricultural professional with a tractor. I gave you a big old clue here earlier on.
Tina
the llama was raised by a farmer. Did you get it?
Yeah.
That does not say farmer. What does that say?
Farmer.
Show the team. Show
No,
the world.
I don't want to be.
No, it didn't say farmer.
The American guy's name is Jim Dale.
Jim Dale.
Jim Dale
sat
sat on hay bale.
There we go. If you wrote that,
Jim Dale sat on kale.
you can have
Pie.
that. Okay. Steak and ale. Sat on his steak and ale. There you go.
No.
Jim
Jim
Dale sat
doesn't.
on steak and ale. Question number 6. Squeaky Walt Disney Lady Rodent is purchasing a property. The answer was Minnie Mouse is buying
a house.
Minnie Mouse is buying a house. Stop trying to jinx me. I can't do it. East London bad boy actor is employed to make public announcements around town.
Now, the fun thing with this is, you could have also done Love Island winner, and then the rest of it.
Because it's the same, yes.
Same name.
Danny Dyer is a crier.
Or Danny Dyer with an I. Is a crier.
Fine, I could have done that, but I didn't. I did.
I'm just
the East
saying.
End bad boy. Well, there we go.
Just spreading my knowledge and letting you know that if you ever got jinxed for an extended period of time,
Yes.
I could do the quiz for you.
That's great. Please don't jinx me anymore. Question number 8. The incumbent Bond isn't being very precise. That's because Daniel Craig is being vague.
Classic. Daniel.
Llama rhymes with farmer. Yeah,
Yeah.
llama rhymes with farmer.
Llama farmer.
Dawn.
Farmer llama. Yeah, no, I'll be the first person to shoot him down.
She
but...
would. She's done it many times. But llama and farmer, we're taking that as a rhyme. Especially in the UK. Question number 9. Stretchy lady from The Incredibles is moments away from vomiting. And the answer was... Elastigirl is about to hurl.
Oh, that's her name.
What did you put?
Queasy.
Queasy?
Louise.
Oh, Louise is about to queasy. And then the final question. This is quite an image to put in your head, so apologies for this. Don't want to give you nightmares, but a blood-sucking insect as big as the actor who played Penguin in Batman Returns. Answer: a mosquito the size of Danny DeVito. Which, my word, if you saw one of those coming towards you, like, I don't care how short Danny DeVito is, if you saw a mosquito that big, I think that's it. You'd be like, yep.
Just mosquitoes full
game
stop,
over.
right? I hate them.
Imagine a mosquito cloud the size of Danny DeVito. You'd think your life's over. Oh, I'd hate it. So sorry to end on that horrifying, terrible note. But let us know how you did with the Obama llama, because
Pointy EBT has just raised the
no.
Wonder Woman wouldn't. Lest we forget, that one was bad.
It does rhyme better than woman and wooden, but yes, thank you for pointing that out. So that was the final question, the final answer of this month's quiz. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know how you did. I'm seeing some high scores, I'm seeing some medium scores, and they're all fine because this is just for fun. Just for fun. But what isn't for fun and what is for prizes is our giveaway that we did earlier. So we have picked 2 winners to win a game of their choice and a plushie potato from the warehouse, not the factory, because that's where they live.
Yeah.
Let's do it, shall we?
Miss Elastic being sick.
It
worked when I read it and then I said it and it didn't work. So
okay, there we go. So, Should we do it? Have you got
It's
some?
incredible. Ate something inedible. You haven't yet. You can have that. That's great.
That is really good.
That's really good. Sorry,
answer.
could you just get the bag ready for me?
Oh, you're about to sick?
No, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're doing the answers.
Okay. Oh. That is Abby Stokes. Congratulations,
Congrats,
Abby Stokes.
Abby Stokes. Congratulations. I'll tell you what to do in just a moment once we've got our second winner out of the
Put the bag a bit higher.
Look at the bag.
Ooh. Oh. Emily Donahue. Donaghy? Sorry.
Yeah, it's,
Emily, Donaghy. Sorry, I can't pronounce your surname.
Let us know how to pronounce it. So, for you two, congratulations to our winners. Everyone congratulating in the chat. You guys need to just get in contact with Big Potato, and we will get your address details and everything else, and we will send you your game choice and your plushie. So if you get in contact with @BigPotatoGames on our social channels and let us know, and we will sort it out for you. So congratulations, and thank you to everyone for playing. We will be back next month, and I think I will be less flustered next month because the football tournament will be over, and do you know what? We might have just come back from a lot. Do you know what? This one, I'm going to have just completed a 10k run for charity, so we're doing it for special effects. So I might put that in the event group if anyone wants to have a look. But I'm doing a 10k run with another Big Potato member of staff. I'm running it around the lakes in Lake District. He's running it around the streets of London. I think I win. I think it's more hilly, but it's nice of you, right?
Yes.
Anyway, so we'll talk to you about that later. But we are back on the 27th of July. 8 till 9 for the next quiz. We're not going to tell you the theme, but I'm hoping it's going to be a special one. And we may even be in fancy dress clothing.
Ooh.
How about that for a teaser? Let us know.
I don't even know what it is.
We have. It's pronounced. Thank you, Brad, for clearing up the pronunciation. You cheeky scamp. But well done.
Also, happy birthday to Abby Taylor. Sorry, I wrote it down on the top of my paper, and then I was too busy arguing with Ben. So. Here we are.
Here we goes.
Have a lovely birthday Thursday. Also, everyone who stuck around even though Love Island started, thank you so much.
Don't even mention that. Don't even tell them it's on.
They already mentioned it, Ben.
It's coming home, Milbo. Yes, it is.
It's coming home.
It's coming home. Love Island's on. The football's on.
Who knows?
Thank you guys so much for turning up. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you all next month. Goodbye! I'm just going to hover over the stop button until you feel uncomfortable. How about that? Boop! It's funny because I think the stop cuts like a couple of seconds beforehand.
Oh, we'll see.
Uh-oh. It doesn't.
You've not stopped.
I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped streaming. Everyone can see what we were doing. Oh my gosh.